Hey guys, it's Emily. Welcome back to my vlog channel. So yeah, I haven't vlogged in a while, and in this video I'm going to be talking about doing YouTube in high school and kind of my experience with it, because YouTube is a really popular site and there are so many people who have YouTube channels, but at the same time there are so many people who don't really know what it is. Which seems surprising, probably to a lot of you guys, because I'm assuming you guys are people who watch a lot of YouTube, but it's really interesting to see people's perspectives who don't watch YouTube and just found out I have a channel and like went in watching my videos without any prior knowledge about YouTube and the whole community and everything. I have been doing YouTube since sophomore year. Now I'm a senior. So I actually started my summer before sophomore year, and so it's been like 2 years. When I started, no one knew about my channel. Like my family did. I told my best friend when I hit 70 subscribers, I think, and I told probably 3 more of my friends within that year. So at that point, I've been doing YouTube for a year. So this was last summer before my junior year. And at that point, I had almost 20,000 subscribers. So I was like, at some point, people are gonna start stumbling across my channel, and that's gonna be really weird to explain. So I ended up actually putting it on Instagram. I added it to my Instagram bio. I posted a picture. I did the best friend challenge with my friend Anna, and we, like when we got questions wrong, we smashed cupcakes in each other's faces. So I posted a picture of us with cupcakes on our faces, and I was like, if you want to check out the video, click the link in my bio. So it was a really casual sort of way to tell people about my channel, which resulted in a lot of people finding out, obviously, through that. We're gonna move on to some weird experiences. So last year, I was a junior, and there is a teacher who taught Spanish 2, and I think she taught Spanish 3. Yeah, so most people start taking Spanish 1 in 8th grade in my school district. So most of the people in her classes were a grade below me, so they were sophomores. One girl who was a sophomore at the time had recently found out about my channel because she's pretty good friends with one of my really close friends. So she found out about my channel and was watching one of my videos in the Spanish class. I don't know why. It's like, it doesn't matter, you know. And I guess the teacher happened to see that she was watching my video. I've never had this teacher. Let me just put that out there. I've never spoken to her. And I guess she saw my video. She thought it was cool. And so she proceeded to show my videos to all of her classes. And it sounds really weird when I say it like that, but I think it was just, they were gonna do a video project in Spanish, so they were supposed to make a YouTube video, like tutorial sort of thing all in Spanish. I had to do that in Spanish 3, and so she used my videos as an example. And the amount of people who came up to me and were like, I didn't know you had a YouTube channel. My Spanish teacher played your videos for my class today. I was like, oh, okay. And to this day, I've never spoken to that teacher. I didn't know what to do. I kind of thought about going into her room and talking to her like, hey, heard you played my video, but I thought that would be really awkward. And I didn't know how to go about it. So that happened. It wasn't something I wanted to hide. I really like YouTube. I'm really proud of all my videos. And honestly, I think if you're putting something out on the internet, you should be proud of it because anyone could see it. And that's just kind of something you have to accept when you're starting a channel. So that was fine. It was weird, but it was fine. So anyway, so now most people know about my channel, but getting into some stuff that I didn't really think about. Not bad stuff, just things. So something weird about having a YouTube channel is that people now know more about me than I know about them, which is a really strange experience. Because in general, if you know someone, you generally know them as well as they know you. You know those people who you're friends with in school, like you have a certain class with them, so yeah, you guys are friends in that class, but you wouldn't really hang out outside of school. You don't really know each other beyond just chatting in the class. Those people now know a lot about me, and it's not weird, because I mean, I put myself out on the internet. That's what's gonna happen. But it's little things like I'm trying to think of a good example. If I mention a certain band I like, here's an example. And then all of a sudden at school, someone comes up to me and is like, oh, so you like this band? Or even just in a normal conversation, they'll be like, oh, yeah, I know you like this band. And it's something I never told them. They just know from watching my videos, which is really, it's just a weird experience. Okay, but then there's the even weirder thing that people know who I am, who I don't know. And I've actually never met a fan or like subscriber or whatever. I've never had anyone come up to me. I've had people comment on my videos that they saw me at the mall before and were too scared to say hi, which I totally understand. If I saw a YouTuber who I watch out in public, I'd probably be afraid to approach them. The other day I was eating lunch and I was sitting with my friends and this guy came over to talk to my friends, and I think he's in my grade, but I had never talked to him before. We were just having a conversation, and somehow something came up about YouTube. And the guy was like, oh yeah, I've watched your videos. And I was like, oh really? How did you find out? And he was like, well, one of my friends showed it to me. I was like, okay. I mean, it just was kind of weird to me because this is something that happens to me frequently. Actually, there's a girl in my math class who I had never met before this year, and she asked me about a week into the school year, she was like, hey, do you have a YouTube channel? And I was like, that's me. I guess it's just a thing around the school, like, especially from that Spanish teacher showing my videos to people. I guess they ended up showing them to other people, and I don't know, it's just weird that I was talking to this guy and I didn't know who he was. I assumed he didn't know who I was, and turns out he knew who I was. Not in a way like I'm better than people or anything, obviously not. Just, I don't know. Guess I'm an icon. Totally not at all. I'm irrelevant, but it's funny, it's funny. Okay, this next thing is weird, and I don't know why people do this. This one actually is a pet peeve. People come up to me all the time and ask me how much money I make through YouTube. And I never tell people because that's a really weird thing to ask me. Okay, first of all, I'm partnered with Style Hall, and I signed a contract saying that I wouldn't discuss how much money I'm making. So technically, if I tell people, that is illegal. So that's usually what I tell them. But even if I could tell you how much I make, it's just such a weird thing to ask someone. And I feel like people don't really understand what's wrong with that because, yeah, they're perfectly fine with telling me how much money they make working at McDonald's. They're a corporation where the money that they're paying their employees is a public record. It just makes me kind of uncomfortable to talk about it. I've had people come up to me and be like, so, I saw you made a sponsored video. How much money did you get from that? And I just don't even know what to say to that. I'm just like, because really it's not that exciting. I don't know if these people think I'm making $10,000 a month, because I'm not. Like, I'm making probably as much money or less than you are at your high school job. I mean, I'm not crazy rich. People are like, I heard that you get $1 per subscriber. I'm like, I wish. I'll take $46,000. Thank you, right here. Yeah, that is definitely inaccurate. Let's see what else. What other experiences do I have? I think it's interesting how a lot of people talk to my friends about my channel rather than talking directly to me, which is kind of funny. I don't really know why. My friends always tell me that people were talking about my videos and everything, but I'm like, this person has never talked to me ever, let alone about YouTube. I didn't even know they knew about my channel. My friend told me last year this guy told her that I really should start posting twice a week instead of once a week because it only takes like an hour to make a video and I would be making so much more money. I could move out and skip senior year. Literally what this kid said. Like, excuse me? Okay, let's start with the facts. If you think making a video takes an hour, it takes me like, okay, if I'm filming a sit-down video, it takes about 2 hours to film. That's to film. Editing obviously takes longer. Editing can take, well, okay, if it's a video with an artsy intro and all that can take a whole day to film. And editing takes at least 4 to 5 hours. Because I'm really particular about my editing. If it's a sit-down video, I can do it more quickly. But then uploading, in my house, we have very bad Wi-Fi. So it'll take 2 hours to upload a 5-minute video. I'll go to Starbucks if I want it to be faster. But then making a thumbnail, that's fun. That takes an hour or two. Sometimes I film a video, and I just actually refilmed one today because I filmed it yesterday and it was horribly out of focus. Like, I loved the video, but it was really out of focus and I needed to redo it because I have standards for what I put on my channel. I'm not gonna put something that I'm not proud of, that I'm embarrassed of, because a lot of people are gonna see it. And yeah, posting 2 videos a week is not gonna make me enough money to move out and skip senior year. Obviously not, because I'm in senior year now, applying to college, gonna be a regular teenager, like not some celebrity. Sadly, well, not actually sadly. I would rather have a normal life while still doing something I love. That's what's so cool about YouTube. I've heard some people who have said negative things about my videos, but really, I feel like these people are more jealous than anything, because, like, why do you care? I mean, these people are teenage boys saying, like, that my video is boring, and I'm like, well, that's because the intended audience are younger girls, so that's fine if you don't find my video interesting or informative to you. It wasn't meant for you, but thanks for the views. I don't know. I don't really see why people feel the need to criticize something that I love, because I'm not criticizing them for playing football or whatever they do. It's just something different that I guess people don't know about. Yeah, that's pretty much it. This video got kind of deep, kind of ranty. I don't mean to be ranty. I just hit myself in the legs. Why do I always do that? I really want to spread positivity on my channel, but I thought this would be an interesting topic for a video because people don't really realize what it's like being a YouTuber in high school, and I'm just hoping this would help at least one of you who wants to start a channel, who has a channel, and maybe you can see like what there is to expect. But people, all in all, people are really, really nice to me about YouTube. I know some people end up enduring bullying and everything, which is terrible and no one should have to go through. But for me, people come up to me all the time and are like, your videos are so cool, I love it. Anyway, yeah, I love YouTube, I love you guys, you're the best. Let me know what other topics you want me to talk about in some videos on this channel, because this is really cool. I've been filming for half an hour. Yeah, that's kind of a while, actually. Oh, I just got a message from my mom saying it's time for dinner, so perfect timing. Thank you for watching. If you're not already subscribed to my vlog channel, obviously subscribe to my main channel if you're new here. But yeah, I will see you in my next vlog. Bye. Or in my next main channel video. That'll probably be sooner, but yeah, bye.